Hello and welcome. Today we will be checking out web crime series with a lot of captivating storylines. Some of them are based on true life stories that have a little bit of fictions. We promise these series are going to be worth your time. Now let's dive right into it. Number 10. Sons of Anarchy, 2008 to 2014. This show is a bit lengthy, so viewers who decide to watch it will have to settle in. This drama is one of the top-watched television shows, with a rambling narrative of a biker gang covering issues of corruption, lawlessness, and racism. An unlawful gang in a small town that serves as a metaphor for the metamorphosis of Jax Teller, a young man who takes over the bikers after his father dies. This show is an emotional roller coaster and an absorbing watch as it tells the story of families, feuds, and deceit in life and business. Kurt Sutter created the American action crime drama television series Sons of Anarchy for FX. Number 9. Boardwalk Empire, 2010 to 2014. This television show began well and showed massive promise, and it is an exceptionally fine show that falls just short of being outstanding. It also had all the proper ingredients, a show based on Enoch Johnson, a real-life Prohibition-era bootlegger and politician whose name was changed to Nucky Thompson on the show. Martin Scorsese served as a consultant on this show, which starred none other than Steve Buscemi. However, the show failed to deliver, maybe due to high expectations. Nonetheless, the show is worth watching because it exposes a life of crime and associations with other criminals, like Meyer Lansky, Al Capone, Arnold Rothstein, and Lucky Luciano. The show masterfully tackles Nucky's attempts to work on a marriage, stay afloat in politics, and deal with these big-shot crime syndicates all at the same time. This show, a perilous juggling act with taut suspense, will undoubtedly divert the viewer's attention away from Walter and his exploits. Number 8. The Shield, 2002 to 2008. This is another underappreciated show, not critically because it has received many accolades, but in terms of popularity, not many people talk about it. This series, set in Los Angeles and based on genuine Rampart Police Department incidents, follows a strike team led by Vic Mackey, played by Michael Chiklis. The series offers a brutal look at a life of crime and disorder through the perspective of a corrupt branch of the police force known as the Strike Squad. While the show is structured similarly to a police procedural, its genius stems from its depiction of brutality, police corruption, and poignant moments of compassion that occasionally shine through Vic Mackey, the protagonist. Number 7. Justified, 2010 to 2015. Set in Kentucky, this show follows a U.S. Marshal who is a modern-day version of a Wild West gunslinger. This show goes deeper than fast-paced action, featuring a man who lets his guns do the talking. It returns a man to his hometown, and Raylan Givens, played by Timothy Olyphant, must reconcile himself to the people he grew up with while also enforcing the law. It doesn't help that some of his childhood pals are heavily involved in illegal operations. Justified is a fast-paced, critically acclaimed show that delves into the mind of a guy on the brink. Number 6. The Wire, 2002 to 2008. This series examines the Baltimore narcotics environment through the eyes of police enforcement as well as drug traffickers and users. The series also delves into the city's government and bureaucracy, as well as schools and the news media. Former police reporter David Simon conceived the show, and he also wrote many of the episodes. Do we really need to say anything else? The show is gritty and nasty, and it covers violence on Baltimore's streets. While the plot moves more slowly and spans 5 seasons, the storytelling is far more genuine. Furthermore, the shifting perspectives from police to drug dealers depicts a constant conflict between law and criminality. One of the most stimulating academically show. Number 5. Better Call Saul, 2015 to 2022. Better Call Saul is a Breaking Bad series spin-off. This show, created by the same brilliant minds behind Breaking Bad, demonstrates how the creators have developed not only in terms of storytelling but also in terms of cinematography. The plot follows Saul before he started working behind a pen name. Everyone will enjoy his backstory and how he got into contact with diverse characters. Gus Fring, Hector Salamanca, Tuco, and Mike are among the original show's major cast members. The program contains excellent character development and narrative genius moments, and the music is an extra bonus. Number 4. Ozark, 2017 to 2022. Most people missed out on this show, and we hope that our list can help to fix that issue in some manner. People should go watch this show. It was created by Bill Dubuque and tells the story of a man who works as a money launderer for the mob. Marty Byrde, played by Jason Bateman, is a money launderer for a Mexican gang who tries to maintain a decent life for his family. He is a modest and quiet man who survives on his wits, and his wife is having an affair with his more flamboyant business partner. This show brilliantly tackles numerous facets of human relationships and the family hardship of being on short notice from the cartels and coming apart from the inside. Number 3. Narcos, 2015 to 2017. Chris Broncotto, Carlo Bernard, and Doug Moreau conceived and produced the American crime drama television series Narcos. Seasons 1 and 2 are set and filmed in Colombia and tell the narrative of Colombian narco-terrorist and drug lord Pablo Escobar, the leader of the Medellin cartel who became a billionaire through the manufacturing and sale of cocaine. Escobar's encounters with drug lords, Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, officers, and various opposition entities are also highlighted in the series. 1-2. Season 3 begins up after Escobar's demise and follows the DEA as they attempt to halt the emergence of the deadly Cali cartel. The show is faultless, with Escobar becoming Colombia's symbol of magical realism. Guns, bloodshed, explosions, and girls, all while trying to maintain a family life. Viewers, I must say that if you choose to watch this show, you will be in for a wonderful treat. Number 2. Peaky Blinders, since 2013. Tommy Shelby, an unpredictable individual, is the leader of the Peaky Blinders, a Birmingham-based gang. Soon after, Chester Campbell, an inspector, determines to apprehend him and put a stop to his illicit operations. Here, the entire family openly engages in criminal activity. They try to justify it, but the crimes strain relationships within and we see them fall apart in later seasons. Nonetheless, Cillian Murphy, Tom Hardy, and, in the most recent season, Adrian Brody comprise an outstanding cast, and the drama, set after World War I, is based on a real Birmingham street gang. The plot and narration are engrossing, and the acting is superb. Number 1. Breaking Bad, 2008 to 2013. Vince Gilligan created and produced the American crime drama television series Breaking Bad for AMC. The series is set and filmed in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and follows Walter White, Bryan Cranston, an underpaid, overqualified, and depressed high school chemistry teacher who has recently been diagnosed with stage 3 lung cancer. White turns to crime and teams up with a former student, Jesse Pinkman, Aaron Paul, to manufacture and distribute methamphetamine in order to ensure his family's financial future before he dies, all while navigating the risks of the criminal underworld. Breaking Bad debuted on AMC on January 20, 2008, and ended on September 29, 2013, after 5 seasons and 62 episodes. Without a doubt, Breaking Bad is the best television show that has ever graced the screens. We checked, and the character development is flawless, the story is engaging, and the plot is watertight. We're going to presume that if you've watched it, you liked it, so we'd recommend watching reruns. We have come to the end of lists for this episode. Make sure you like, share, comments and subscribe for more movies review and recommendations.